welcome. We gotta catch up this week. Um, thanks for thanks for being here wherever you are. I um I mean I'm not perfect on here reading this, right? I make mistakes. Personal relationships, at work, I make mistakes. But I get right back. Because I believe that every day I wake up, there's something for me to do for him. Every day. And so and some days it's not evident, or some days I just don't. I'm on my own. Like, yo, I'll whatever you want, we could get, which is terrible, but that's honest. Because there's days where I'm just spent. Um, yeah, there's days where I'm just spent. So I just want to encourage you if you've had bad days, plural, weeks, months. God still wants a relationship with you. Just holler at him. All right, Song of Solomon 8. Oh, that you were like a brother to me who nursed at the breast of my mother. If I found you out of doors, I would kiss you. No one would blame me or despise me either. I would lead you and bring you into the house of my mother who used to instruct me. I would give you spice wine to drink from the juice of my pomegranates. I used to be on some spice wine. Yeah, it's not funny, man. I used to be on it heavy. I got the bottle in my head, but man, I used to be on it heavy, like the little spice. And I got put on it at a party. It was sangria, but then in the store they came out with like their own little, and you can get the sparkling, and they had all type of different variations of total and wine. So it got a little crazy right there with the spice one. I know, right? I kind of got off. Let his left hand be under my head and his right hand embrace me. I command you to take an oath, O daughters of Jerusalem, that you do not ruse nor awaken my love until she pleases. Who is this coming up from the wilderness leaning upon her beloved? Under the apple tree I awakened you. There your mother was in labor with you. There she was in labor and gave you birth. That's bars. Put me like a seal on your heart, like a seal on your arm, for love is as strong as death. Jealousy is as severe and cruel as Sheol, the dark place. It flashes, are flashes of fire, the very flame of the Lord. Many waters cannot quench, nor rivers can drown it. If a man offer all the riches of his house for love, it could be truly, utterly scorned and is despised. Let me read that one more time for myself. Many waters cannot quench love. All right, let me go back some more. For love is as strong as death, which is scary, but it is true. Jealousy is as severe and cruel as the darkened place. Many waters cannot quench love. Dang, that's crazy. Nor can rivers drown it. Dang, we went from water to river. If a man would offer all the riches of his house for love, he still lose. That's cold. That's cold, man. I'm how I'm taking that is once you mess up, Like once a woman's fed up, yeah, you ain't none of this right here happening. I give you my house, I buy you two houses, ain't none of that. We have a little sister and she has no breast. What shall we do for our sister on the day when she is spoken for? If she is a wall, we build her on a turret, a dowry of silver. But if she is a door, bold flirtatious, we will enclose her with planks of cedar. I was a wall, and my breasts were like the towers. Then I became in the king's eyes as one to be respected and allowed to find peace. Solomon had a vineyard at Baal-Hamon. He entrusted the vineyard, did I say vineyard first time? To caretakers. Each one was to bring him 1,000 shekels of silver for his fruit. My very own vineyard at my disposal is at my disposal. 10,000 shekels are for you, O Solomon, and 200 are those for those who tend to fruit. O you who sit in the gardens, my companions are listening for your voice. Let me hear it. Hurry, my beloved, and come quickly like a gazelle or a young stag on the mountains of spices. I read something earlier. I think everybody can use. Let me end with that. That number look familiar. I know dude ain't got my mobile. Alright, I'm being nice. Now, if you done figured out how to get my mobile, that's a little excessive. I think I pretty much remember what it said. I was reading Luke, and John's making his way through the wilderness, and said it's gonna clear all his paths and level off the hills, so it wouldn't be so much uphill. And I don't know, like in your prayer, like I know how I'm gonna use it, right? Like I know exactly what I'm gonna say or like an idea. But don't be afraid if you've been going uphill for a long time to be like, yo, John got his path cleared and his hills leveled, like straight up. Yo, like why I'm always uphill? I'm serious, like straight up, like yo, like this is your word right here. I'm not making it up, no nothing, no nothing. It feels like it's been uphill. Can we level off? Um, and there's ways to say it, but then again, I don't. As long as you're forming and cultivating a relationship with him, it doesn't matter how you say it. You just want to start the conversation. He's wise enough to know what it is, right? Like your tone, all this here. Woo, woo, woo. If you say a bad word, like nah, he's wise enough to know, like, yeah, 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 yeah. You know what I'm saying? All right. Anyway, we're gonna stop right there. Till next time.